Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. I am your English instructor and welcome to my English coaching class. Currently we are at unit number 13. Unit number 13, an eyewitness account of devastating flood. Our today's lecture is lecture number 2. And the competency that we are targeting through this lecture is vocabulary and grammar. Let's have a look at the topic. Our topic is change in narration, past, present and future. Let's have a look at the SLO. Change tense in indirect speech, present, past and perfect tenses, future, models, time and questions, orders, requests, suggestions and advice in speech and writing. So, what does this SLO tell us? It tells us that we are going to learn about the change in narration in different type of sentences, whether it be past, whether it be present or future or models or time or suggestions, whatever. This is the vertical linkage. आगे देखें. Okay. Let's do a quick brainstorming session. Can you recall the difference between direct and indirect speech? Because you have already learnt about it. Yes, exactly. Direct speech. Direct speech is the report of the exact words used by a speaker. The exact words of the speaker have been put in quotation marks. There is a comma after the reporting speech. The first word inside the quotation marks starts with a capital letter. So, we are going to learn about the direct speech. Direct speech क्या होती है, ठीक है? एग्जाम्पल से इसको हम मजीद समझने की कोशिश करते हैं. He said, the weather is pleasant. You can see that in this particular example, this is the reporting speech and this is the reported speech. As we have learned that the words of the speaker have been put in quotation marks. Can you see that? These quotation marks? He is the speaker and his words, the weather is pleasant, have been put into quotation marks. Alright? And also, we see that the first word inside the quotation marks starts with a capital letter. Here you can see that. So, in direct speech, the first letter of the sentence starts with a capital and also that particular sentence is enclosed in quotation marks. आगे देखते हैं. Indirect speech. Indirect speech is speech that tells you what someone said but does not use the person's actual words. The quotation marks as well as the comma after said are removed. जैसे कि इस एग्जाम्पल में देखें. He said that the weather was pleasant. He said that the weather was pleasant. As I've already told you कि indirect speech में quotation marks और comma दोनों को remove कर दिया जाता है और उनकी जगह क्या use किया जाता है? That. That क्या है? That यहाँ पे conjunction है. That यहाँ पे क्या है? ये conjunction है. आगे देखें. So these are some of the basic rules that we learn when we are supposed to change direct sentences into indirect sentences. Direct statement क्या है? Nida said we have to reach on time. और indirect statement क्या है? Nida said that they had to reach on time. So, ये sentence, this particular sentence, इस sentence में कैसे change हो गया? इसके rules हम सीखते हैं. Let's start. First of all, we have the present tense. When we change the present tense, it turns into past tense, like this. He said, I like swimming very much. He said that he liked swimming very much. So, when we are supposed to change direct sentences into indirect sentences, and the reporting speech is in present tense, how do we change that? We change the present tense into the past tense. आगे देखें. Similarly, the past tense is changed into past perfect tense. He said, I received distressing news from a family member. He said that he had received distressing news from a family member. So, did you see the difference? The present tense is changed into past tense, whereas the simple past tense is changed into past perfect tense. Similarly, present continuous tense is changed into past continuous tense. Let's have a look at the example. Hina said, I am taking tea. This is the present continuous tense. Hina said that she was taking tea. Can you see the difference? Now, the present continuous tense has been changed into past continuous tense. आगे देखें. Present perfect tense. He said, I have liked swimming very much. How do we change that? How do we change this direct sentence into indirect sentence? In this sentence, we have used present perfect tense. So, while changing that, present perfect tense is changed into past perfect tense. Like, he said that he had liked swimming very much. Did you get that? See the next example, past continuous tense. How do we change past continuous tense? We change past continuous tense into past perfect continuous. See, Hina said she was taking tea. Hina said that she had been taking tea. Could you see the difference? The past continuous tense had been changed into past perfect continuous. Next we have future tense. And what are the rules to change future tense? Simple future tense will change, in this tense, will change into would. Will को हमने किसके साथ तब्दील करना है? Would के साथ. Let's have a look at the example. He said, I will buy a camera. He said that he would buy a camera. So, here you can very clearly see that will has been changed into would. आगे देखें, future continuous. Future continuous में हम क्या use करते हैं? Will be. And will be would be changed into would be. Example देखें. He said to me, I will be waiting for you. He said to me that he would be waiting for me. So, it is quite apparent that will be has been changed into would be. Next, future perfect. Will have changes into would have. So, while changing future perfect, what do? We change will have into would have. Let's have a look at the example. He said, I will have started a new job. He said that he would have started a new job. See, will have has been changed into would have. And similarly, we can see how we change future perfect in continuous. We change will have been into would have been. Let's have a look at the example. He said, David will have been living in America since 10th April. He said that David would have been living in America since 10th April. Did you see that? Will have been has been turned into would have been. This is the classroom activity. Choose the correct direct or indirect sentence. Can you do that? She said, I like ice cream. Can you please tell me what kind of a sentence it is? Is it direct or indirect? It is a direct speech sentence. Now let's turn into indirect. She said. So, what did we learn? We learned that while removing comma and inverted commas, we place that. She said that. Since this sentence is simple present, how would we change that? We will change it into past indefinite or simple past tense. She said that she liked ice cream. So this is how you change direct speech into indirect speech. This is your homework. Suppose you had a conversation with your classmate. Tell one of your family members about it in direct speech. क्योंकि आपने अपने क्लासमेट से, अपने क्लास फेलो से जो कन्वर्सेशन की होगी वो डायरेक्ट स्पीच होगी. अब आपने अपने किसी फैमिली मेंबर को उस कन्वर्सेशन के बारे में बताना है. एंड हाउ वुड यू डू दैट? You would change that direct sentence into indirect sentence. This is the simulation provided for you for further understanding. And apart from all this, we have this worksheet designed for you. Since you have access to the worksheet and the PowerPoint presentation, you will also have access to the skill sheet and the lesson plan and the question bank of this lesson. Thank you so much.